Hello, and welcome back to the Sinking City. We framed, since last time, the mayor, or the electoral, or whatever you call it, the one that is running for office for mayor, Milton Pierce. We framed him to commit a murder on Johannes Vandenberg. And now, after giving the Taskmaster the facts, or the lies, about him being the killer, there was an otherworldly presence, and apparently it's Johannes Vandenberg who's waiting for us at the Devil's Reef Hotel. So, without further ado, let's go to the Devil's Reef, because I feel that we should definitely check that out. So, there were two ways to solve this case, probably. Um, so we could have gone with the money and he would say, blah blah blah, I'm gonna kill an old person. I think framing him was the best solution here. So, multiple options. You could say that maybe you committed a crime, maybe he committed a crime. Anyway, he's waiting for me, he says. At the Devil's Reef Hotel. It says, when is there a person there? So where are you, mister? Or are you in my room? Johannes Vandenberg. Canning Factory, Mr. The Blackwood Marsh Canning Factory was last night the site of some sad and unusual events. According to neighbors, inhuman screams and shouts in an unknown language could be heard for several blocks. Witnesses also reported seeing flashes of light in an unnatural color they struggled to describe. Bernard Blackwood, the final representative of the Blackwood Grant family, was later found dead inside the factory. The cause of death could not be established, but with it comes the end of one of the pillars in Oakwood of Oakwood society. So the Blackwoods are completely wiped out. At least in Oakmont. Maybe they're still alive, but they're at least wiped out. Oh, look at that! It's Mr. Johannes Vandenberg.
How? How is this possible?
At last, Mr. Reed. I heard about your recent case. Let me congratulate you. You've truly outdone yourself this time.
Really?
A question, if I may.
You're alive, for crying out loud.
I've got a question. How on earth are you still alive?
What can I say? Perhaps next time you should make sure you finished the job.
It wasn't me, and you know it. All I went through, and there was no murder to begin with.
The prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a method, and a culprit.
Really?
The rest is just bells and whistles.
You set me up.
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene.
I'll...
What? Kill me? As amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time, I'm afraid we have more pressing matters.
Oh, we're going to kill
What do
you.
you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. The prophecy. The seal. You have made yourself a part of something momentous. Now, to your latest case. Wonderful execution all round. And I mean that literally. The hanging has been scheduled for next week. Tell me,
Oh,
Mr. Reed,
he's being hanged.
why did you do it? Why condemn a man of such high station for a crime he did not commit?
He's committed plenty
He
more
testified
crimes.
against me. And conspired to have his mother killed.
Indeed. His corruption was common knowledge, yet you were the only one who acted upon it. Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your ultimate trial.
Ultimate trial, eh? Why are you doing
I don't
this?
understand. What do you get from all this?
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed. I'm giving you the experience you'll need to find your way through it.
You're setting this all up. Get to the
No
point.
more riddles, Johannes. If you need something from me, talk.
I am, you're just not listening. You have a great destiny. Destiny beyond comprehension. To be more than a speck of cosmic dust. To make waves across the universe. To end things.
And what?
Everything. You've suffered in this city from the very
Oh,
beginning.
really?
From the moment you were born, in fact. Wanting to end it is only natural. But unlike those untold millions before you, you have the power to do so. You can turn mere prophecy into absolute truth.
You don't mean...
The seal of Kotiganar is in your hands. You possess the
Okay, here we go.
contents
Here we
and
go.
all they hold within. You
Here
can
we
close
go.
them and cling to mankind's misery for a few more cruel centuries. Or you can open them and end it. And you will do the latter.
Oh! Why would I?
Why? Why would I destroy everything?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know how many chosen few there have been?
A million?
in centuries? Nameless hordes, sacrificed at the whim of invisible masters.
Really?
Not unlike those who watered the poppies of Flanders with their...
Oh, you're talking
But
about
our sacrifices
our
mattered.
history.
We won the war.
A war, with many yet to come.
You're talking about the
This
poppies.
is your kin's nature, your purpose. To suffer. You're monkeys in an open cage, unwilling to walk out. Only
Really?
you can make a difference. You can end it all for good.
That means we're on the almost at the end. You're despicable.
Johannes, you're vile.
There is nothing more vile than futility. Watching this happen again and again and doing nothing. We are the agents of change, Mr. Reed.
Oh, we
You're
know.
wrong. I'll prove it.
You will prove nothing. You'll die. And at the next turn of the cycle, another will come along who is brave enough to finish the job. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon you, whether you agree with me or not. Your path is too important, even if your choice is beyond my control.
You're right about one thing at least.
There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close to unraveling the secret of Kotiganar.
Oh, really?
You'll need his help to get inside. His name is Joseph Hill. Here's his address. Talk to him. Earn his favor.
Can't you tell me the way?
Seriously. All that, and you don't even know how to find Kotiganar?
If I knew that, would I be working with a private eye?
I
This
don't
is
like this.
wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have no idea why I should even believe you.
The truth is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, you can accept it, or try to put the blindfold back on. It doesn't matter. Farewell, Charles. Whether we speak again or not, I will be watching. And don't lose the seal again, or all your effort in this city would go to waste.
Really? Buried secrets, eh? So what are we at now? Lore. Lore, lore, lore. Still self-defense. Lives on Lumber Street between Hellock Street and Eastern Reed Hunt. Really? Oh, self-defense case complete. Seal of Kotiganar. New case, the Fleeing Phoenix. Okay, here's a Fleeing Phoenix. Oh, King's Robes. Oh. Oh. Wait, is the Fleeing Phoenix... Is he talking about Jens Vanderberg? Because he has arisen again from the unburdened newcomer. The King's Robes. Hell yeah. Don't we look dashing now? Look at this. I wear it better, sir. I have a red hat. Oh. The murder of the famous mystic Johannes Vanderberg has been solved. As likely as it may sound, the killer appears to be one of Oakland's most prominent political figures. and top mayoral candidate Milton Pierce. Neither money nor status could help Mr. Pierce escape the law. Despite his protestations of innocence, justice was served. Mr. Pierce was executed by hanging yesterday. What will happen to the election race, and who else may decide to throw their hat in the ring? Only time will tell. We are looking dashing. Good lord, this is how you go to the end of the world. Hell yeah. Right, continuing. I can't stand this is OCD of me. Okay, so Eastern. The seal found by the Throckmorton expedition. Hellog Street and Hale Lane. Oh, it's on Lombard Street. Oh, it's right here. That's between Haylock and where's Hale? Oh, so it's literally right here. So I need to go towards this station. Okay. Let's go. All we have to do is go to some guy and earn his favor, whatever his favor is going to be. It could be anything, really. Oh boy. So, if we're going to go through Cathiganor and it's the last missions, we probably are going to have to dive again. I'm not looking forward to that one. Hoping it's one more time. And not a million more times. Right. Hello, have you heard of me? I am Charles Reed. I'm looking quite dashing. Yes, it's me, the one who stole the clothes of Johannes Vandenberg. And probably also killed him. I wonder if I got which triumph or which trophy I got in the end. Oh, it's on Wall Street. Because I know I've looked through the trophies, not for spoilers, because you can't get spoiled on that one. But there is a one where it says like, do as if you committed the murder. So I'm guessing we still get the chance to shoot Mr. Vandenberg. I'm hoping so. He can die as well. At this point. At this point, I don't care about him anymore. He lied to us. He's a prick. And he can die. He has considerably worsened our... Wait, isn't this the street where the restaurant is? It was? I'm guessing it's this door. Well...
He tried to escape, but something broke his neck with a single strike.
Well, Johannes Vandenberg, what have you gotten us in this time? Oh, you son of a gun. Whoa, I didn't even... Okay, he can make sounds. This is... weird. Do I have enough things to actually make stuff? No, I got one bullet. Hell yeah, I got one bullet. Hell yeah. Whoa. I got one PB round. Really? Really? That makes 6 then. Got 6 rounds.
Poor guy died here after several stomach wounds. Did it just twitch? Whoa. Must be
Those
my nerves.
hands. Those hands. Jeez.
Wild beasts carried out quite the massacre in here.
Yeah, it seems
One
so.
ferocious blow, and he was gone.
Whoa. Hello. What the hell happened here? Oh, blood dripping from the... Ooh. Eesh. Alright. Okay. Well. This guy is quite dead, I guess.
Poor bastard didn't get far.
No, he didn't. Good lord, sirs. More PB rounds. Okay. That's 7 bullets now. Well, that's a woman dead. So... Oh, there's a letter here. A letter from the landlord. Dear Mr. Davis, I have followed up on your complaint but regret to inform you that we have found no evidence that Mr. Hill has breached his rental agreement. I visited Mr. Hill after receiving your letter and found no substance to your allegations. In fact, Mr. Hill's apartment are in perfect order. Whatever troubles with noises, voices in the night, and horrible smells you may have, I suggest we resolve them with Mr. Hill in a civilized manner. Sincerely yours, GM Guts. Okay. Is there a way up top? I'm guessing I cannot deal with this. Is there anything else here?
Poor bastard didn't get far.
Okay. I think I've got it all. Oh, this stuff as well, so let's go upstairs. Yeah, more PB rounds. More gunpowder. Loads bullets. It bashed open the door. Okay, something bashed open the door. What the hell was that? That was an undead man. What the hell was that? Joseph's house I was attacked by something in the form of a tattooed Mayan girl. I shot this creature, now I slashed it to death, but bullets did not harm her. At least I managed to scare her off. What the hell? Whatever medication you're taking, I want it.
By the looks of these plants, this photo was taken somewhere in South America.
Huh. Photo from the expedition. Seems like there's much else here. I'll take that. This is the last warning, my son. If you proceed with your self-destructive research, I'll take action. I can't watch you kill yourself, corrupt your mind, and sacrifice your health for these old fairy tales about the dead. If it's not worth it, leave it, or I'll leave you without inheritance. I won't have you spend this money on your own death.
These Mayan artifacts could be the prized jewel in many a museum collection.
What were you doing here, sir? There's a light in that statue? Good lord. Right, before I do anything else, I am going to build a seed. Some more of this. Sorry, in front of you. Wasn't my plan.
Is she gone? Did you get her?
What the hell's going on? I'm sure I shot her dead, but then she ran.
Oh, snub, we are in trouble now. My name is Joseph.
Really?
Sorry
We're in
for
trouble?
getting you
For
into
what?
this and thanks.
Charles Reed. I was actually looking for you.
For me. How can I help you?
What on earth just
What do
attacked
you know
us?
about that thing? The girl that attacked us.
She's Usha.
Usha?
A Mayan priestess, rejected by death itself. I can only imagine what baleful sorcery still keeps her alive.
Unusual, even by this mad city standards.
Why was it here?
Why would a Mayan priestess come here? What's special about this house?
It was me she was after. Usha holds a secret older than humanity itself, and she wants to stop me from uncovering it. Don't ask me about it further. I can't say any more.
Help me get
I need your help to get into Katiganar. This madness must be stopped.
Oh, that's a noble goal, but Vanderberg...
Johannes was the one who told me about you, and about all the things that have happened since the flood.
He did? Well, I underestimated you. We share the same goal, but there's a problem.
There is? What's the problem?
kind
Is
of
it Ursa?
The Mayan
Usha?
girl. Usha. She was the keeper of the key to Katiganar. We'll need it.
I have the
You mean
seal.
the seal? I have it. Just show me the entrance.
The seal. You've got it. Spectacular. But alas, it...
Of course it doesn't solve a problem.
You're testing my patience, Joseph.
Usha was the last one to open the path below, and she still protects it. We cannot proceed until she's been dealt with.
Stop
My
Usha!
bullets did nothing. Do you know of any other ways to fight her?
There are ways to resist her sorcery. I was going to use them myself, but I'm not sure I have the skills to track this thing to her lair.
But didn't she come to you?
She caught me off guard, tried to kill me. I was unprepared. You arrived just in time to scare her off.
I'm a private eye. Tracking Usha won't be a problem. But how do we handle her?
Look, when you locate her lair, come let me know. Meanwhile, I'll prepare our defense against her magics. Then together, we'll banish her.
I
Any
can
leads
find
on
her.
how to track her?
I don't know. But she drinks blood to gain strength. There must be victims, corpses, but thanks to the wild beasts and madness, Oakmont is full of the dead. Though, I did hear rumor of a vampire in Salvation Harbor.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing.
Tell me more about yourself.
Johannes told me nothing about you. Can you fill me in before we continue?
I understand. You're curious.
Tell me about the
Face
tattoos.
tattoos are rather unusual. What do they mean?
The Indians gave them to me. I visited a lost pyramid in the jungle. These are marks of wisdom.
Where did you
Your
get
illness.
sick?
How did you get it? Is it contagious?
As with many other tropical maladies, it was borne by a certain species of fly. They bred in the wells of the old Mayan temple. Superstitious savages may call it a curse of the gods, but we're people of culture, aren't we?
I've seen enough to not take superstition so lightly these days. If Johannes trusts you enough to recommend your help, you must have some unique expertise.
Well, I am an archaeologist, well-versed in alchemy and other less academic sciences.
Oh, really? Alchemy?
I have devoted my life to stopping the end of the world.
Wait, what?
I spent years in the jungle learning from Mayan descendants. The illness forced my return, but I believe Xibalba's entrance is under Oakmont.
Xibalba?
Did you say Xibalba?
The world of the dead. It brings disasters, epidemics, madness. The most violent Mayan gods were locked inside.
Really?
Sacrifices to remain. Different locals gave it different names. Some of them can be traced, their origins identified. But Katigana, it precedes us all.
You want to get beneath Oakmont?
You want to get into this place, under Oakmont.
No, no. That place must be closed forever. All that befalls Oakmont has emerged from within its walls.
Well, I agree with that.
That's what I want
That's
to know.
plenty. Thanks, Joseph.
So, do you want me to... do you want me to win this game, or do you want me to... Okay. All evidence collected, I guess. And yeah, well, where do I go now? Oh yeah, the police station probably, because crimes. Shit. Yeah, I guess I'll run this way again. In my hand a Tommy gun, because why not, eh? With a Tommy gun. Goddamn Tommy gun. Still love it. How lovely would that have been? Just running around the streets with a Tommy gun in your hands, this fancy suit, and you know, and then get shot to death because you triggered someone. Something like that, eh? Oy, oy. Alright, let's go to the police station and let's see where I have to go, and based on that we'll continue or end the episode. So, Usha, a Mayan priestess now. We're going very far with this. Okay. I don't know at this point. Considering you have to find reports and drinking blood, that's the only reason I'm guessing in the police station. So murders. If we're talking about vampires in this case, then yes. But what are we doing with the fleeing phoenix? What is that a thing to? Is that Vandenberg that's fleeing? I wonder. I wonder, sir. I wonder for years. What it is going to be? I don't know how many episodes more we have left of this. Considering things we have to deal with Usha, I'm guessing the Fleeing Phoenix and the entire questline has to deal with Usha. Then whatever happens next. So, considering at least minimum 2 more quests. Because Usha is just dealing with Usha, the protector out here, then yeah. Then we'll still have to seal the deal. Basically. So crimes, probably violent crimes. Probably victims, and probably Salvation Harbor. Suspects, witnesses, officers. No, so it's not. It's evidence. Instruments of crime. Criminal pattern, impounds, documentation. Okay, so it's not that. Oh, so maybe it's suspects and maybe it's instruments of crime. No, documentation, impounds, criminal pattern. No. Usha kills people. Alright, let me use this for reading. So, Usha kills people and drinks their blood to become stronger. So these are violent crimes. And it's Salvation Harbor. Oh, here we go. Criminal pattern. J. Callahan to Captain Lyons. We received today a report about the latest victims of the so-called vampire. Several blood-drained corpses were found in a backyard on Old Church Road between Seasmith Avenue, Maple Lane, and eastern Salvation Harbor. So the patrol to inspect the crime scene. Their bodies were similar to the previous drained corpses in Cuffside, Shells, and Reed Heights. All witnesses have come forward at this time. Oh, all witnesses have been drained. We can even the things. So, Eastern Salvation Harbor, Seasmith Avenue, Old Church Road, between and Maple Road. Where's Maple Road? Maple Lane, sorry. So, it's here. Down in the water. Okay, so we have a checkpoint. Let's go. We'll do that. We'll figure that one out, and then we'll see where we have to go. Alright, and we'll deal that then with next time. This is because this is an investigation scene, so we'll probably. Luckily, it's close by. Vandenberg told me I hold the fate of Oakmont in my hands. So are we going to? I'm thinking back of like Cthulhu and all these H.P. Lovecraft things. Are we going to seal it for good? Are we going to end its cycle of repetition? Because apparently everything has been happening over and over and over, always with a flood. Or are we going to make another repetition? I think sealing the deal is a fun part of all this. Like sealing the entire deal, like leaving Oakmont now as it is, basically. And sinking, hopefully. Oh, it's the street war. Something good. So yeah, hopefully Oakmont will not sink, and everything that's happened since then is how it should be. Oh boy! Did you just punch it to death? What? Did you actually just one-shot? That guy is a legend. He one-punched the goddamn monster. He's got iron knuckles. I want them.
All his blood was drained, just like Joseph said. A fire and lots of fish. These guys were gonna have a good meal here. She didn't spill a single drop of blood.
Single drop of blood, not a single one. Mind Palace. A so-called vampire killed people. Usha is an insatiable murderess.
If anyone had caught this shotgun blast, they would have lost their head. He didn't die immediately. These are some savage bites to the neck. He would have suffered.
Is there more to this?
useful inside. Old clothes and garbage.
This letter may be helpful.
This letter may be helpful.
This is my final warning. If you don't pay me for the month due, I'll sell all your belongings and you'll be out of the street. No one may live in the Devil's Reef and avoid payment without consequences. Oh.
Great fisk, buddy. Hope none of those hungry wormskins saw you here.
Oh.
Take this, damn corpse!
Okay.
Muskif Panaifa. Itzalan Porcodet Sotzara. Nielendo Bay Reoman. Suffer for your sacrilege.
Okay.
Order me, priestess, and I will serve.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Great fisk, buddy. Hope none of those hungry wormskins.
Take this,
should be-
damn corpse! Order me.
Really?
Usha attacked 3 Innsmouthers before a man appeared and tried to shoot her. She called him Raymond and hypnotized him, somehow.
Okay. Survivor Raymond. A man named Raymond saw Usha's attack and seems to connect it to her somehow. He dropped a bag in the scene, inside of which was a letter concerning his overdue rent for a room at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Okay, all of it was collected. Alright, that's it for today's episode. Next time, when we return to the Sinking City, we'll be heading off towards the Devil Reefs Hotel. Then we'll find out what happened to Raymond, what he had to do. Until then, I will bid you farewell. Goodbye.